They've got about a 9-second delay again on YouTube. Let me just make sure I count it out correctly. And we've got the post over on Facebook. And that's 3:59 and 4 o'clock. Okay. Let's go live. We're a couple of seconds early. Welcome, welcome. Let me sip my throat coat tea, the Singer's tea. It's got licorice and other stuff in it, and I know some folks like to drink it who aren't singers, but it's a great singer's drink. Welcome. Tuesday at 4 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time, and this is 3+ songs for Prometheus, our benefactor, the great Greek titan who created us from clay, gave us fire, got great food for us from the banquet of the gods, and this has been our buddy all along. And so this is our humorous way to thank Prometheus for everything that he has done. We do 3 songs. We have a little bit of chat, a little bit of cheer, a little bit of positive and useful information. I'm wearing my voting shirt again today on November 10th to thank everyone who voted. The greatest turnout in American electoral history. Just fantastic. Everybody, no matter who you voted for, that's what you got to do. Get out, be involved, and vote. Today is full of empty pages. Will it be lost or be won for the ages? Today my soul might get its fill if I keep my heart open and my thoughts still. Today is full of empty pages. Today is full of hope and fear for the things in my life that I hold dear. Well, I might defeat the anger, always crying out for more, if I starve that wolf howling at the door. Today is full of hope and fear. Well, I see that you are tired like me, and stunned, infuriated, living in this surreal tragedy. We can beat the hate, the lies, the greed. If we stand together, love might be our destiny. Well, today it's full of light and truth. I will find it and I'll share it with you. I will try in my heart to be kind to friend and enemy alike. Today is full of light and truth. Today is full of hope and fear. Today is full of empty pages. Empty pages. Empty pages. Every day is full of empty pages for us to make the best of what comes at us, and to make the best of what's available, and make sure we try to fill those empty pages with something positive for everyone. That is a good message for these days. Again, congratulations to everyone for the highest turnout in U.S. election history. On to the business of transitioning to another form of government, which we do every 4 to 8 years. New administration comes in, and things change. And I think we wish everyone who's leaving the best of luck. We wish everyone who's coming in the best of luck. There are some serious challenges to face. Number one is controlling the virus and making sure Americans are healthy, so the economy can get healthy. And that would be great for everyone, no matter what walk of life you're in. Everyone is waiting for that kind of recovery and for that kind of recovery funding to happen again. So it'll be a very good thing. And keep in mind, no matter who you voted for, Americans have a lot of commonality. We all love our towns. We all love our country. We all love our family. We all love our friends. And we want simple things. There are very few percentages in our country that want very complex things and riches and hoarding and all that bad stuff. Most Americans want simple things. They want a good education for their kids. They want a decent wage for when they work, and they want clean air and water that they can drink and breathe without too much trouble, and they want affordable health care that's not going to put their family at risk of bankruptcy if something happens, or to have their health care be the highest or second highest monthly expense in their household. These are all things everyone wants and desires, simple things. And keep that in mind as luckily a lot of the commotion is settling down and people are getting back to the business of their lives. There's still a lot of work to do in the transition, but do keep that in mind when we look at people who are different than us, to understand their differences and to accept them. And to listen to them, to make sure you understand what they're saying is very, very important. And because, as I just went through that list, we all have a lot more in common than we have apart. The people in power controlling the levers, the very super wealthy, the top 2%, who are trying to get us to fight with each other all the time so they can continue all of this hoarding. You know, don't let them play us, because they've been playing us pretty well. So make sure you reach across the aisle a little bit and listen and continue to make this country a great place. Speaking of simple things, here's a song I wrote called These Simple Things. He spoke to you and me when he walked here in peace. Such profound things. Am I still listening? Did he say it all in his simple call to awaken with love, love for all? I am filled inside, too much fear and pride, insecurities, and so many needs. Teach me how to grow, let my love show, to know what it's worth, to make heaven on earth. It's the simple things this world needs. A smile, a kind word, a prayer, a good deed, a helping hand making a stand. Teach my heart to sing, teach my heart to bring these simple things. There's no way to peace, because peace is the way. Help us live your love each trying day. From this special place we go forth to bring compassion for all living things. Oh, it's the simple things this world needs. A smile, a kind word, a prayer, a good deed, a helping hand making a stand. Teach my heart to ring, teach my heart to sing, teach my heart to bring these simple things. These Simple Things, a song I wrote in 2016. Kind of the simple things this world needs: a smile, a kind word, a prayer, a good deed, a helping hand, taking a stand. Teach my heart to sing and teach my heart to bring these simple things. Some days the simple things, most days the simple things are big and should be provided and given as much as possible. So our T-shirt of the week is obviously the Vote T-shirt, which we're wearing in honor of everyone who went out to vote and did mail-in ballots to vote to create the largest ever election voting in U.S. history. And that shirt is by the ACLU. And you can see the ACLU's site here, aclu.org. It is a nonpartisan organization that's been around for 100 years. They do one thing only. They watch the U.S. Constitution, and they defend the U.S. Constitution in court primarily. It's a group of lawyers that have great minds and great legal traction. They have great successes when they go to the court to try to protect against violations against our civil rights and against the Bill of Rights. So no matter what party you're in, if you love the Constitution and you want to be aware of an organization that's been around for 100 years, that has a great track record, ACLU.org. It's a nonprofit organization, and they're just wonderful. So that's one of our public service announcements for the week. This screen share is working out okay on Zoom now. So we're in a Zoom. I'm in a personal Zoom session, and which allows me to use screen share, live screen share, to liven up the show and to save you from looking at my mug all the time. So as one of my brothers told me, boy, what a relief! I don't have to see your face the whole half hour. So. So, it allows us to reach out and to show some very interesting things. So, let me see. There was one other thing we wanted to share this week. Another very positive thing. Music is a great force for change, for change and for love and for positive energy, and for healing and for reaching across cultures and reaching across the aisle as well. So musicforchange.org is the place. They've been around for 20 years, and it brings culturally diverse music and dance into the classroom and the community. They run educational workshops, projects, music events, and festivals in just about any setting for all ages. Their schools and workshops are linked closely in with existing curriculum. That way it kind of works. It works in the educational setting as well. They also produce these wonderful, wonderful videos with artists from all over the world and a lot of stars from all over the world. They make the great videos, and just that is one of the reasons why I love them. So I'm trying to see, and there's a link to donate there. So it's musicforchange.org, and there's a list of some of their projects. So again, positive things and that we're looking to highlight this week, ACLU.org and musicforchange.org. So we hope you and yours are well, happy, and safe. The COVID numbers keep climbing and climbing in over 27 states now. Record highs every day. It's serious business, folks. People are getting sick, and the emergency rooms and hospitalizations are skyrocketing again. Some areas are starting to see capacity utilization of emergency resources in hospitals. And that's just, it's not right. There's lots of ways to prevent this. It's not foolproof to prevent it, but you wear a mask all the time when you're outdoors, and you social distance. If you're walking in the woods, obviously, don't wear a mask. Just go on your hike and have fun. But if you're out in public, wear a mask to protect yourself and to protect others. Socially distance yourself if you're outside at all times. Wash and sanitize high-touch surfaces, and be smart and be safe. And it's proven that stuff works. So great news this week from one of the pharma companies that their phase 3 clinical trials are going extremely well for one of the solutions that they're looking for, and they actually anticipate initial distribution late in December or sometime in January. So great news, and there are other kinds of solutions being worked on by the pharma companies and biotech companies as well. That will be announced in the coming weeks. So again, the company that announced they have some adverse reactions they have to go through and some safety protocols they have to go through. It's a pretty stringent process that they are shortcutting, but it's still, when you're dealing with putting things in people's bodies, the safety, even if you're accelerating, safety is a huge, huge concern. So we've done very well since February, March. A lot of people have really taken it seriously, continue to take it seriously, and encourage those that you know and you love to take it seriously as well. This is serious, serious business. This is life and death business, and permanent illness business as well. I'm going to do a couple more songs. One song is a interesting tune. Let me do a quick tune on the low string. New strings yesterday. And they are still jumping. Boy, they jumped since I tuned them 10 minutes ago. How do you do the things you mysteriously do? How do you make us one? Where there were two. How do you stop the world with the touch of your hand? Calm my restless mind. I don't understand. How do you grow this love like ripples from a stone and embrace this needy world till everywhere is home? from the bars of time, far beyond forever. Oh, what we might find. Oh, how Wow, something a little dreamy and spacey for today. A song I wrote in 2018 called How. I really like that song. It was inspired musically by a lot of the 70s jazz that I listened to, and a lot of the 70s soul jazz and R&B jazz. It was a great time for that kind of vibe. Always enjoy playing that song. Great song about meditation on love. This is 3 songs for Prometheus. We've got a couple minutes left. It is Tuesday, November 10th. We hope you and yours are well, safe, happy, kind, positive. There's still a long way to go with the COVID thing. Stay positive. There's still a bit of a ways to go with the government transition, so stay positive amidst all the negative news and all the negative energy. And remember to that we're all one here, and this is one country. And like we said, we all have a lot more in common than we do apart. And don't let the haves keep dividing the have-lesses and the have-nots like they've been doing. Don't let them make us fight each other while they walk away with everything, which is what they've been doing. So I think that's what we have in common on each side, quote unquote, of the political divide. We both have a lot of basic needs that are not being met because of the structure of the economy. So that's a big thing in common, really big. So make sure that you're reaching out and staying positive. The coffee cup of the week, someone asked, is Van Gogh. And we'll be done in just about 5 minutes here with the show. We've got probably one more song to do. So whoever that was knocking on the studio, aka the corner of my bedroom, let's see. That's just about it. There's someone asked if our buddy was here. Our buddy is here. He's hiding behind my tablet where I read my chord charts and my lyrics. So that's a good thing. Gonna play something different. I played it maybe last week or the week before, and this is in honor of tomorrow, in honor of Veterans Day. And this honors all the veterans who have served. Thank you so much for standing up for what this country believes in around the world. When our troops are used correctly and for the mission of true democracy and spreading true peace, it's a great, great thing. And we honor all of you who have stood up and done that. A couple of folks that did do that were my dad my late dad and my late uncle. My dad was a small artillery instructor. And the first verse is about him. My dad trained the young men in small artillery in the Carolina summer heat. And I'm going to have to change that string back to the normal tuning. Excuse me. My dad trained the young men in small artillery in the Carolina summer heat, 1943. He choked up and prayed Godspeed the day the boys left town, and as the train pulled out he cried, "Take those fascists down. Take those fascists down." Uncle Don swam off the Higgins toward the Iwo Jima sand, crawled face down through the jungle, a gun and prayer in his hands. He would never walk again, a sniper his spine had found, but until the day he died he cried, "We took those fascists down." Now they're crawling out from under rocks, crying racial supremacy. They're building laws and walls and cages to keep people underneath. And the mighty and the moneyed, well, they use them as their tools. And if we aren't woke to that, oh, we sure as heck are through. Neo-Nazi or nationalist and Breitbart, the names they use to seek cred. But today, as through all time, they must be put in their stead. There's more of us than them in every American town. So hit the streets and take those fascists down. Take those fascists down. Take those fascists down. A song I wrote in July of this year called "Take Those Fascists Down," honoring my dad, who was a small artillery instructor in World War II, and my late dad and my late uncle, who was the soldier in the second verse who was injured in the Pacific Theater and crippled. And they, you know, he paid the price, as a lot of our great veterans have and still do. Make sure you honor vet when you see them tomorrow. Honor them all the time, but if you see them tomorrow especially, you should definitely honor them. So a respectful and proper Veterans Day tomorrow to all the veterans. This has been 3 songs for Prometheus. I'm Tom Cooney. I'm live every Tuesday at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. I'll be doing this, as we have started to, on my YouTube page, Tom Cooney. I'll share the link, as I have done today, also to my Facebook pages, so you can link right to this. And let me go back to my YouTube page. There's a 9-second delay here. There it is. I don't see any comments on the YouTube stream page, but you know, I'm not checking the Facebook one as well. So yeah, I think it has to be over on YouTube. So anyway, Thank you for listening. Be safe, be kind, be well, be positive. I'll see everyone next week, Tuesday at 4 p.m., for 3 songs for Prometheus.